Hey guys, so I got these magnetic eyeliner eyelashes on Amazon for 20-ish dollars. You may notice this is a voice recording over the video because I was irresponsible and didn't check to make sure the sound was working. So all of the speaking I did during the video didn't make it in. I hope during this time you were reading the instructions here. I just want to point out my favorite instruction is number 3 on the directions. Absorb the magnetic eyelashes onto the eyeliner with a towel or hand to complete the wear. Very professional. I really like that quality. So anyway, there is a tube of liner, 4 sets of lashes, and eyelash tweezers to aid in the application. There are a few different lengths and styles. I prefer the smallest ones. They are the most natural looking, but there's something in here for everyone. They are connected with these magnetic strips to the packaging that holds them pretty well. Here's the mirror that I'm going to be using to apply them, and now the camera's on top with the light on that comes from the mirror, so you're right up in my face. It does say to shake it 10 to 20 times, so we're just shaking it up. Now, I am by no means skilled or qualified in liquid eyeliner. Terrible. You're about to see. This is a joke. Like, my skills are a joke. I'm heinous. Looks like I'm doing a good job, right? Wrong. Watch this. What's that? What the hell is that? Come on, y'all. How'd that happen? So now, I gotta go over here and figure out how to maneuver. Oh, and look at that. What's that on the bottom? Oh, that's just more eyeliner. So now we've got to hold my eyelid up so I can try and get it down here next to my lashes, because one of my pet peeves is I cannot get eyelashes close enough to my real lashes to not look ridiculous. I can't have a gap there, so this is as close as I could get it. A little bit of a mess. There's some more down at this end. This is how I do mascara. Or, no, eyeliner. And don't even dream of throwing a wing on the end of it. My eyes aren't shaped correctly. Let's come over here and struggle to do this eye and see if we can get it in any better. You may have noticed that towards my inner corner, I don't really have much eyelashes down that way. So that is another thing, is look at all the crap in my eyelashes. Fake eyelashes are a bit longer than my eyes are wide. I'm not sure if it's a problem with my eyes or a problem with fake eyelashes. Of course, I know with regular ones you can trim them down. However, I don't know if that's a good idea with these. We will get to the magnet situation in a bit. Alright, here we get out my piece of paper that I'm using to help dry the eyeliner. It does say to make sure it is fully dry before you attempt to apply the lashes, which makes sense. So fan, 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 and let's speed it up. We can't fan all day. Alright, it is time to test and see if it's dry. I'm going to take our finger and let's test it first on some of this extra. Nope, that's a mess. How about we try and clean it up a little bit? If we're going to be here, we might as well. We do a piss poor job with this one. Look, really good looking, and smeared everywhere. This is exactly why I didn't put makeup on, because I knew I would make a huge mess. And we've got a little bit of extra over here. Nice. Alright, how's it look? Not great. Let's stick it. Look at that stick. Look at it lift. Oh yeah, that's some sticky stuff. And it's not dry. It left a mark. It does take a bit of time to dry. Let's fan some more. Alright, finally, after an enormous amount of fanning, hello forehead, how's it look? Pretty dry? It's a little bit crusty looking, but that's just my skills. I don't blame this on the eyeliner. Ugh, my eyebrows are always crazy. And we're gonna fan some more. Oh, look at me just talk. Alright, we don't need to do more fanning. Let's test again. Still a little sticky, still pulling. At least we don't have a mark. I put these lines on my hand earlier in the day, probably 2 hours prior. And like, I'm really rubbing this stuff. Once it's on, like, it is on. I'm scrubbing at it. It's not tacky anymore either. And I did do the test and put the eyelashes on it, and it sticks. Not as well now, but I may have rubbed off a lot of the magnets. So we're going to go ahead and choose this bottom pair here to put on. We'll use the tweezer. And let's try and pull them off of here. We're missing a lot, but got them. Looks a little bit rough and disorderly, so let's try and straighten those out a little bit. Alright, hang on to them. Let's try to place them with some sense, which is another difficult task because I don't know where they're supposed to be. Well, one end is on. Let's get this front end. And it is here. I have noticed in the past a lot of times I have really watery eyes, so my ends, either corner, doesn't even matter. They never stick with glue. But this thing is on there. I could have spread it out a little bit because I think there's a bit of a hump in the middle, which I'm trying to push down now, but it's not bad, so I can make it work. How's it look compared to the other eye? Not too noticeable, but it looks like I have some eyelashes, so that's good, I'd say. Let's get this other eye on here. Just trying to get it off the package. Had to use my fingers. Oh yeah, the tweezers are magnetic, so probably want to go with some plastic ones if you don't want to compete with the eyelashes sticking to them. But this is what they gave me. Let's get it on there. Line it up with the outer corner. Stick it on there. There we go. Now, you may notice you can see where the eyeliner and the eyelash deviates. I've noticed that this is a common problem as well. You can see the end. So probably a little bit thicker of eyeliner. Maybe even go in with real eyeliner at first so you're not wasting your magnetic stuff. And let me just show you the magnets. You see these 5 little magnets where they're distributed? They're like little bars. So they are on the very ends and then across the middle. So if you were to want to trim them, you would have to cut off at least this much to get between the magnets, which would shorten it up about this much. And I don't know how well that would look. Would that be an obvious gap towards the inner corner of my eye? I'm not sure, but I don't want to look any stupider than necessary with my no skills. Let's try and blow them off. Like, I'm really giving this paper a go, trying to get some wind force to blow them off. They're staying. These things are stuck, which is great. Pretty confident a windy day outside, and I'd be fine. And here we are. We're back. It has been approximately 6 hours since applied. I just wanted to let you guys know that they fit well underneath my glasses. They are in no danger of touching them, which was a concern I was having with having lash extensions. I didn't want them to be scraping up my glasses trying to knock them off all the time, but there's not an issue. So what we're going to do now is remove them. Let's get a good, oh no, we're testing to make sure they are still on first. Idiot me. Let's get my fan out and give it another blast. Yeah. Still thoroughly attached, which is great. I think you could probably get through a whole day, especially if it wasn't too wild of a day. Go to work in these, that'd be fine. Go to school, whatever. I'm gonna squish my eyes around, see if I can knock them loose. Nothing. I do pull on my eyes because they get itchy sometimes, so I tested that too. They stayed. The magnets just adjusted, which is great. I feel like they still look pretty good. I do hate how this inner corner, it does poke me a little bit and it's a little itchy, but I already get itchy eyes right there, and I don't know if it is just because the skin is sensitive and it doesn't like product being in there. I have to try not to scratch it when I have makeup on, but that's life. So, you ready to peel these things off? Let's get in here so you can see it. Look at that stick. Look how they are resisting coming loose. That's a strong stick. You can see that it's peeled off a bit of my eyeliner. Let's stick it back in the package. Yeah, magnet's still strong, sticking where they came from. That's great. They're definitely be reusable, not coming loose. Yeah, this one is just as strong. It peeled off some of the liner as well, but that's not a problem for me. Good to go for next time. Alright, let's wipe. We're gonna try and scrub this stuff off. This is a makeup wipe, so you would think in theory it would come loose, but look, I'm getting some of it, but it's really hanging on there. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if you were to just leave it, it would just keep staying. Definitely continue all day. We're really putting in some wipe. Like, I've sped this up. I'm sure you can tell. There's a lot of wiping going on, and it's still there. But I don't really have a problem with that. I don't think there's any damage that comes from eyeliner flakes being left on your eyes, so I'll just keep them, and they will either dry up and fall off, or they'll come off when I wash my face. So that's not a problem. Let's give this hand a good go. This has been there for at least 2 hours longer than the eyes, and it's also being resistant. Gonna put in a little more effort. Like this scrubbing, I'm putting some pressure to really try and get it off. I would never push this hard on my eye, but like look how difficult this is to scrub off. Now, if this were just regular eyeliner and staying this good, I'd already be impressed. But the fact that it's magnetic too, I'm really impressed. I definitely recommend this product. So, if you've used it or want to use it, let me know in the comments and let me know what you think. Look at my gross makeup wipe. That's it.